Welcome back, everyone. We're still working on Unit 6, different environments. This is lesson 5 and 6. أنا عايز أفكركم إن إحنا عملنا 2 videos before for lesson 1, 2 وفيديو كمان lesson 3 and 4. Let's start with the vocabulary. Riverbank. We usually say that the Egyptian civilization started on the riverbank. الحضارة المصرية بدأت on the riverbank. Plastic bags. When we go shopping, we use plastic bags. بس يعني we need to use fewer plastic bags. Aim to, أنا بقول our sessions aim to improve your English. Our sessions improve to aim أو aim to improve your English. Aim to معناها بتهدف لحاجة معينة. Souvenirs are something that you buy when you visit a certain place. لما بتروح لندن أو بتروح خان الخليلي أو you travel to Cairo, you try to buy souvenirs. بس ما يضحكش عليك ويقول لك في الامتحان when it's my birthday, my friends buy me souvenirs. No. When you give a visit or when you pay a visit to a certain place, you can buy souvenirs. But when it's your birthday, we buy you gifts or presents. City center, okay, one of the most famous and popular malls in Alexandria is called city center. Volunteer can be a noun. I usually say, is there a volunteer to clean the board? When you do something without being paid, من غير ما يدفع لك فلوس, you are a volunteer. Vote for or against. Vote for something معناه يصوت لصالح حاجة معينة, and vote against something. Vote for, vote against. Suggestion, we usually say make suggestion. Make suggestion. For example, Dad made a suggestion, okay, that we can have or we should have lunch outdoors. Suggestion. Make a suggestion. Diagram. احنا قلنا كتاب الساينس بيبقى full of diagrams. Washing. We usually say do the washing. Most of people hate doing the washing. School project. We usually say do a school project. In our school, they usually ask us to do some projects. Respond to. يرد على حاجة. I tried to call my dad, but he did not respond to me. I tried to call my dad, but he did not respond to me. Plastic bags. We should use less plastic bags. We should use less plastic bags. Water. By the way, the word water can be a noun and can be a verb. It's healthy to drink too much water. It's healthy to drink too much water, or I watered the plants. I watered the plants معناها ان انا I irrigated them او رويتهم يعني. Solve, we usually solve a problem. When I say, for example, Abdurrahman has got the skills to solve the problems. Water bottles, okay. When we go to school, we usually bring our water bottles with us. Bring water bottles together. طبعا انت عارف ان البلاستيك water bottles they cause a lot of problems. Rubbish bin بنستخدم معاها الverb empty. Empty the rubbish bin. We should empty the rubbish bin every now and then. يعني نفضي السلة دايما. Recycling, it's okay. Recycling is a good solution for الويستس اللي موجودة في الشوارع. Event, what is the most important event in your life? What is the most important event in your life? Reuse, to reuse something again. Most of the people reuse plastic bottles. Reuse يعني يعيد استخدامها كمان. Lesson 6, global. When I say, for example, climate change is a global issue. Global issue معناها قضية عالمية. Global. We have remind معناه يذكر. يعني ممكن تطلب من حد can you remind me to send you the money? Can you remind me to send an email? Remind. بس انت remind مش بيفتكر لوحده. Someone must remind him or her. Remind somebody to do something. Including the preposition. أنا بقول مثلا for example, you will be tested on everything including the units that you studied in the beginning of the year. Including يعني مشتملا على حاجة معينة. Importance دايما بتاخد الverb have. Okay? Learning languages has great importance in our life. Market, we have ton. أحيانا لما بتحب تأفور تقول my bag weighs a ton. Colored, I like watching colored fish. I like watching colored fish. Improve, you need to improve your skills, you need to improve your English. School newspaper, okay. School newspaper اللي بنكتب فيها النيوز الخاصة بالمدرسة. swap يعني يبادل حاجة بتانية. زمان كان بيعتمدوا على ايه؟ على السوابينج كنظام في التجارة. مثلا for example I give you wheat and you give me fruit. This is called a swap. Let's swap يعني I give you something and you give me something in return. مفيش تعامل بالفلوس. Swap. Figs, it's a type of fruit. Collect. When you say collect, some people are busy with collecting money. مشغولين بجمع المال. Billion. People spend billion of dollars on shopping. People spend billion of dollars on shopping. Traffic. For example, when I say I'm stuck on the road, there is traffic jam. I'm stuck, I can't move. I hope to get the full mark. Okay. Mistake بتاخد الverb make. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. تعال ننتقل للحل. دلوقتي أنا عايزك إنك to stop the video. Start answering the questions on page number 317. Okay. وكمان تحل معايا لغاية 300. لا تعال نروح كده page number خلينا في page number 322 و 323. Stop the video, start doing the exercise, then play the video again. Okay, now let's check together. Tourists visited Khan el-Khalili and bought. When we go to Khan el-Khalili, we buy some souvenirs. Good, souvenirs. Who did you for in the last elections? In your class, we have elections here. انتخابات. احنا بنعمل ايه في الانتخابات? We solve? No. We hope? No. We vote. The flood damaged the houses which were on the. We have some floods. Good. We have floods damaged the houses which were on the river bank. أنا عارف كلمة bank معناها bank, but when it comes with the word river, it means that the sides of the river. Public libraries. Public libraries or libraries to encourage students يبقى aim to. تهدف إلى. Our teacher helped us to our skill in reading. يبقى يحسن يبقى improve our skill in reading. We could use water from washing to the plants. We could use water from washing to the plants to water the plants. I told you many times before that we can use water as a verb, which means to give water or irrigate. Recycling things. Plastic, paper, plastic, and metal is important. I'm going to use the preposition including. Recycling things, including paper, plastic, and metal, is important. A lot of rubbish is, and this can lead to climate change. A lot of rubbish is burned. أنا عارف ممكن أقول a lot of rubbish is recycled, but here look at the sentence. We say this can lead to climate change. I don't think that recycling can lead to climate change. So burning rubbish can lead to climate change. We all worked hard to do the problem. We usually say work hard to solve the problem. Solve the problem. Rubbish is good for the environment. What is good for the environment? Recycling rubbish. We can plastic bottles instead of throwing them away. What should we do with the plastic bottles? You say, I won't say. You say first. You say, we can produce? No. Make? No. Eat? No. Reuse. Reuse means here recycle. Is the place where we can buy many things. Where can we buy many things? We can buy many things from the garage. Garage? No. Cinema? No. City center. Means the process of collecting and exchanging old paper, glass, plastic, so that they can be reused again. Means the process of collecting and exchanging old paper, glass, so this is called the process recycling. Collect, exchange old paper, glass, plastic, so that they can be used again. This is called recycling. We hope to, طبعا we usually say we hope to make our city clean. We should respond your parents' advice. Respond, we usually say respond to. You should respond to your parents' advice. Every year, we, a class, vote, okay, to choose a leader for our class. every year we do a class vote. Do a class vote. Just hold on a second. Okay, let me check to make sure. We usually say do a class vote. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, it's not do. Now I remember. We say we have a class vote. Every year, we have a class vote to choose a leader for our class. We have a class vote. Good. Have a class vote. Okay, now let's jump straight to page number 350, 325 and 326. Now I ask you to stop the video, start answering the general exercise, page number 325 and 326. Once you finish, okay, play the video again and start checking your answer with me. Okay, now let's check together. Lubna and Nisma are talking about reusing water. Hi, Nisma. Hi, Lubna. I listened to a radio program last night. She asked her another question. She said it was about. So there was something surprising here, but how can we do that? She answered the question here. How can we recycle water? We could use water for washing to water the plants. Okay, now let's do them together. Lubna and Nisma are talking about reusing water. Hi, Nisma. Hi, Lubna. What did you do last night? 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 I listened to a radio program last night. It was about, so what was it about? Don't try to say, what was it talk about? No, what was it about? What was it about? It was about how to use less water. So here, but how can we do that? You can repeat, use less water, or we can say, wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. Show some feeling. That's interesting. That's intriguing. That's wonderful. Interesting. But how can we do this? Okay, we can recycle. We can recycle water. How can we recycle water? We can use water from washing to water the plants. Okay, you say that sounds wonderful. That sounds awesome. That sounds amazing. أي حاجة فيها reaction أو انبهار أو إنك to show your feelings towards something. By the way, we can say a lot of things. We can say that's wonderful, that's amazing, that's a good idea. I agree with you. ممكن لو أنت تقول مثلا I'll say يعني I will say the same thing. Okay, that's it for number one. If you haven't done number two, please stop the video right now. Go read the following passage and answer the questions. Then play the video again. Please be honest. I'm gonna stop here. Okay, this is number two. This passage talks about recycling. Global Recycling Day started in 2018 to show the importance of recycling. It is a day for the world to come together and put the planet first. ده يوم العالمي للريسايكلينج. It is an event in March to remind people of the importance of recycling things including paper, plastic, metal, water, and even gas and oil. In 2018, people produced about 11 billion tons of rubbish around the world. At the moment, a lot of our rubbish is burned, and this can lead to change or climate change. No country recycles as much as rubbish as Germany. ألمانيا هي number one for recycling. It recycles more than 56% of it. In 1991, it recycled about 3%. South Korea recycles more than 53% of its rubbish. Colored plastic bottles and some plastic cups are not used anymore because you can recycle them. Most countries hope to recycle more in the future? So this is number one. Global Recycling Day started in, this is here, 2018. Burning rubbish can make the climate what? Can make the climate change. The underlined word lead to is similar to, lead to something, similar to damage, protect, recycle, cause, lead to something. What is the best title of this passage? We can say the World or the Global Recycling Day. You can use this here as a title. The title is usually short, precise, and concise. بيبقى قصير شوي. لكن لو قال لك what is the main idea, you can write a full sentence here. What is the best title for this passage? We say Global Recycling Day. Which country recycles the most? I think here we said Germany. Germany, no country recycles as much rubbish as Germany. It recycles more than 56% of it. How do you think we can help solve the problem of rubbish? I think by recycling. You can say by recycling and reusing wastes. By recycling and reusing. Good. Using. أنا عايزك تسبقني شوية في الحل. Okay. Number one, choose the correct answer. I will say again, if you haven't done number three, stop the video right now, go get it done, then play the video again. Now let's check together. The students' 15 bags of rubbish, so collected. Global Recycling Day this is an event. The bed and relax. You look so tired. So here I can say lie on, look at, stay, sleep. Okay, stay and sleep. These are actions that we can do on the bed. But here I need a preposition. I can say stay in bed. So lie on the bed is a correct answer. Water has a great in our life. Water has a great suggestion? No. Location? No. Water has a great importance. I made many for the project and they all agree to them. I made many what? I made many problems? No, nobody would agree. Nobody would agree with your problems. Agree to my suggestions. I made many suggestions for the project and they all agree to them. Number 6, I those trousers for a larger size. I had a smaller size. Then I went to the shop assistant and I asked him to swap. I give him something and I took something else. Swapped. I went to that to buy some vegetables. Where you can buy vegetables, I can buy vegetables from the market. Which is your car or my father's car? How many choices I have got here? I have got two choices here. Two cars. Your car, my father's car. So here, which is smaller? Which is smaller? Because here, this is the comparative degree. I compare between two things. The black car is the blue one. I have two. The black car is more expensive. It's okay, but I need than. Where is than here? I'm not comparing. They are equal. So as expensive as. The black car is as expensive as the blue one. Lunch prepared by my mother. She was very ill. And be cautious, please. I need you to read your whole question. Read the whole question, please. She was very ill. So here, I'm going to say lunch. I'm starting with the object. So this is a passive form. ده مبني للمجهول. So in this way, I'm going to say lunch. طبعا انت عارف في الباسيف we usually بنستخدم verb to be isn't prepared by my mother as she was ill. يعني هنا it's better في الأفضل إن احنا نقول lunch wasn't prepared because here I'm talking about the past بس هنا verb to be هنا اللي هستخدمه isn't. Lunch isn't prepared by my mother. That suggestion is طبعا لو انت فاكر الباسيف كنا بنقول ايه؟ That suggestion is made. Make, made. Homework verb to be طبعا every day. لو انت فاكر الباسيف of the present simple we usually say homework is written. Homework is written by Mona every day. A bike is not as a car. So we usually say is not as fast as. Don't forget, we usually say as fast as. Air pollution is now than it was before. You remember that? In the comparative degree, we usually say air pollution is better. No, not better. We say worse. Worse. Air pollution is worse now than it was before. And this is the end of Unit 6, Lesson 5 and 6. Assalamu alaikum.